Hi, welcome back. It's me, Giuliano, and it's 22 May. We are in the final third of May. Thanks for being here. If you are new and you're not subscribed yet, I noticed that about half of the viewers that are watching these videos are the subscribers. So subscribe yourself and you'll end up watching these videos. And I think that'll mean you will at least get reminders to stay hydrated and to move around and to work on your relationships and firstly, work on yourself, right? That's what all of this is about, for the benefit of yourself and for everyone. And that includes getting wealthy, staying wealthy, increasing your wealth. And that's not just your financial wealth, but the wealth of relationships, the wealth of your own body economy. I described yesterday the flow of the fluid dynamics a little bit in our bodies and how even breathing is such a factor. So now think about this, friends. We have some price charts to look at. Are you ready? You get to press a pause button here. On life, life's a bit different story there. Not quite so many pause buttons, but you kind of can. You can just detach as well. So if ever you feel like you're overwhelmed by all this stuff, because in the crypto land, it can get quite hairy. So yeah, just learn your skills that will suit you best, and then you go at it. And then, as they say, let go right into the charts. Pirate chain friends, welcome. Welcome, all you pirates. Much love and respect. Thanks for joining me. All of you crypto chart friends and just price charts in general. Anybody else who's joining. And of course, enemies, we see you, even though we don't see you because you're good at hiding. So, all right. We're going to talk about Pirate Chain right here, right now. I'm going to move into the ARRUSDT specifically. I want to show something here about this. Now, what was I doing here? I was actually seeing, okay, look, we're actually fulfilling this impulse down for this possible final impulse of a zigzag. Who knows where it goes after that, but at least in terms of the structure we're forming, that's what we're looking to do. So thanks, everyone, for those comments as well. You leaving these comments, it helps a lot. I've been getting a lot of good feedback, much appreciated. Looking to clean things up a bit, so thank you. So I've removed some of the moving averages for now. And I actually think, yes, we can probably relieve ourselves of the Ichimoku for now, but Ichimoku friends, stick around. I'm going to keep the Bollinger Bands because that'll help us to see when we might have, let's say, peaks of waves. And then, yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so if we were thinking about the zigzag pattern, we were thinking about A down, B up, C down. If we're thinking also about some sort of correlated set of wave movements, we would have to say this C wave down would have to have this type of scale of structure. So we're now starting to build it with waves like this one over here, you see? And we had like this action here, and we're like, okay, so now maybe we are making an impulse on a more of a multi-wave slash mini macro wave style, similar to this potential move, okay? And that would form the 5 wave, which would compose the C leg of the ABC zigzag pattern, and we'd be then moving into the next type of structure. What that would be is hard to say. We could look at where we've come from and where we're going to predict that. I don't think I'm going to use this video to do that. I do think, though, currently that we are still in potentially wave 4 of a move to 5 waves in a dollar sense, USD, like ARRUSDT. Again, none of this is financial advice at all. The other possibility is that this whole wave here needs to correct into a full completion, which will not be pretty, because the distance between here and here, up here at like $2 and down here at like 40 cents, 50 cents. I mean, I guess that's actually a lot smaller distance than, let's say, the distance between, well, $2 to 50 cents is, let's say, let's do our math here properly. So let's say we go from here to here, that's about, let's go 50 cents. Wow, no, yeah, we're going to the top there. So about 80%, wow. And from, let's say from where we were at about 10 bucks here when we went back up that time, down to where we are now. Oh yeah, okay, well, so, I mean, listen, I don't think we're there. I've gotten off on a tangent, so maybe you're listening on 1.5x speed or 1.75x speed, so you know this before some of the other people who started at the same time watching as you, which I don't even know if that has happened yet. But anyway, yeah, so look, in this position here, we could have a couple of scenarios happening. Again, this is the Pirate Chain ARRR chart on the 4-hour time frame. I think instead of like correcting all the way and really completing things, I think we could handle down to a $2 level, as I've said all along, and have it still be a sideways new plateauing in dollar terms, market cap terms, the way that psychologically people measure it. And then moving forward, we'll see. In the BTC chart, it could be a completely different story. BTC alt charts are another breed sometimes. And that is that love-hate triangle of the altcoin, fiat, Bitcoin relationship. It is, yeah, they're not always together at the same time. So, all right, now what are we thinking on a bit of a shorter term here then in terms of an impulse? Well, okay, so I was wondering, when is this impulse going to be over then, right? That would be the question. And we have a general idea of about 5 waves. So firstly, I was wondering, is this the beginning of it? And that's the first wave. But according to, let's say, friends of neely method, please correct me if I'm wrong. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. With neely method, in order for the impulse to be a true impulse, it would have to, instead of just not only not retracing all of wave like the what's it called, wave 1 for by wave 2, what it is actually a 618 retracement. So if it goes beyond 618 retracement, then it's considered more like completed and or at least not as impulsive. And if it definitely goes past 786, you're not even in the band between 618 and 786, you could really consider that not really like a 1-2 move in that method of neely, right? There are different types of methods, but I do seem to see that one working out pretty well so far as we're using it. So now the question comes, okay, where might this impulse, which it really does look like we're in an impulse. I mean, if we were to flip the scale, doesn't it look like we're in an impulse move up, right? So then where would that impulse move up start? So now we look here, okay, fine. It looks like actually maybe, so I'm gonna delete this. And for now, I'm gonna just remove the Bollinger. Now, maybe we've got this as a candidate, and maybe it's this as the candidate. And ultimately, I'm actually gonna be choosing this as the candidate for wave 1 and 2. So let's see here. What I mean by that is I'm going to take this area about here, okay, where the cross is now, as the beginning roughly, okay? And I'm gonna take it to where I think wave 1 is ending roughly, okay, there. Now, the retracement here in this 2 wave is not even close to 61.8, so I'm gonna keep it rough. And watch, if we go down here, what happens? I'm over here now. It also still doesn't. But you know what? This even makes more sense, not only Fibonacci wise, but look at this. I want you to notice also. So this seems like a good wave 1 and then 2 candidate, in my opinion. And then we've got this nice impulse for 3. Boom. It's just a simple mono wave, bang. And then we get this corrective pattern. And then back up maybe a failed 5th wave, or just the beginning of or maybe the 3rd wave of a 5th wave. Or this is not even the completion of the 3rd wave, and this might be more the completion of the 3rd wave, okay, in the overall structure. So we're wondering, is this the end here-ish, or are we kind of coming probably down to roughly here-ish, maybe 350, 360, whatever, like we could take a look at the candles, but yeah, that's the general idea, okay? Seems to make sense for now. And the other reason is like, look, right here, the reason I didn't start it here is because this looks like a flat pattern to me, you know, bang, bang, bang in one form or another. Okay, so then I just kind of, I haven't done all the pure analysis, right? But I think at a certain point, the principles start to come out and you can get a feeling for it. And I think we're watching that play out. Now, I don't know if it's going to be exact accurate, but just you can take a look at the record and so far, oh, boom, boom, boom. Look, okay, so we are coming lower here. We are definitely, there is no changing what's here, and it is looking technically lower than here. Okay, now we're looking at RSI. Let's look at, just play that divergence game again, and boom, we got a nice set of divergence right here, baby. So on a 4-hour level, it looks like we're getting ready to turn around. Who knows how long that's going to be or how high it's going to go. Maybe just to $5 and then back down even further. Well, no, hold on. One thing I didn't say about was when a zigzag is completed, it should retrace a certain amount, which is about 81% generally, at least. It doesn't mean we can't continue down, but what it means is, look, you've completed this big pattern, and so then there's this next thing which happens in order to, which actually helps to confirm the pattern completion, which is, okay, boom, and also the fact that it was that pattern, okay? Because really, this is interesting. I don't know how this is this works overall, but it seems to help, at least for my thinking, and I'm hoping it's helping with yours as well. We getting any of that divergence on the, yes, at least in the histogram, we are right here so far, but I mean, nothing is fully, and then here, yes, also here we are, okay. But again, this is not even rounded down here yet. So what are we going to say? We don't know yet, but we are making ourselves a little bit closer each time to what could be happening here and what we might anticipate. Okay. Now this is just a 4-hour chart, so the return could, yeah, just be 5 to 5. Now, if we were to go to a daily, we will see possibly a different picture. I don't know if there's anything else to really express on this chart here. I would just bring you to the candles. Yeah, some weird CoinEx. This is, I'm using getaurox, and it takes the information, and we're taking it from CoinEx exchange. And speaking of FUD, you know, yeah, anyway, DYOR and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? DYOR, I like this line right here. Let's hold this line. I'm gonna put a horizontal line here. I like it. And you know what, friends, what I didn't do is now get a sense of, like, really, where are we in all of this? And we're definitely in the shark territory. So I hope you're swimming well, gathering anything you can scoop up, because, you know, the scoops have been available. Scoop them up, but fear not, you know, there is an end to this dumping. Even if it doesn't bring us to new all-time highs, it will bring us somewhere higher, where then we can reconfigure, let's say. All right. And then this is only on a 4-hour level. Okay. So what we're saying here, though, on a daily level, this is the RUSDT. Look at that zigzagger, bang, bang, bang. Holy moly. I mean, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Bang. Look, it looks like a nice flat pattern as a ABC or a three-way for the middle part of the zigzag. Yeah, interesting spot we're in. Doesn't look like we're really completed here. I don't know. I don't feel like we are. Then again, this is not clear yet. I mean, are we going to see one of these types of candle wicks? In which case, then, yeah, we're not completed. Is it just going to look like one of these suckers here? But it should be green, in my opinion, if we're going to stop this type of movement. Should be a small, and it should have, and yeah, we would love to see a wick and green. Then we can definitely play that game. All right. Okay, that's kind of my thinking right there. And let's just look at the line version. So yeah, in terms of now on a daily chart, we can do the same idea, and say, okay, well, maybe on a daily, because the 4 hour is building the daily is building itself, and the weekly. So let's do that. Boom. So let's say, okay, is it from here? Let's find out. Bang to here, bang, and let's see. Today is like Emerald Lagasse Day on our price charts. So friends of friends of tongue-tied talking and alliterations, what up? Okay, here we are. Good retracement here. Wave 1, wave 2. I give it to you. I like it. Now, what do we see? What do we say? Wave 3. Wave 3. Gotta be wave 3. End. And then wave 4. Yeah? Oh, let's really hope we're not still on wave 3 down here. I don't think so, because this looks like a nice a nice poly, no, sorry, yeah, nice. Okay, so here's the deal. The reason why this is, so this is like a mono wave 1 and a mono wave 2-ish. Well, it has a bit of a, like, I would probably say that the 3 starts here, but that's another story. So then 3, you get like this, whatever. Okay, so here, if we are doing it that way, oh, this might be scary, right? So it's hard sometimes to use these as the movements, and that's when we dig deeper. And you know what? That's, I think, starting to get fun. So I'm going to be learning, and you can learn along the way if you like. Now, I'm thinking though, I like this as the end of the 3 down to the 4, but there's no. See, the problem is, okay, this is not a very complex set of poly waves. Look at this zigzag. It's a simple zigzag. So we're not going to expect a lot of complexity and alternation in our alternation, I should say, in our group of mono waves into this poly wave known as an impulse movement. I hope that made sense. It made sense to me. Basically meaning we're just going to look at up, down, and that's going to make us into a 5. So I think we're in the 5. We're down below here though. On a candlestick, let's see where we are. What kind of supports are we holding? Otherwise, danger zone, friends. Like, we're really with the sharks here. Yeah. Let's see what other indicators are telling us. Let's see what Bollinger Band might have to help us with. Oh yeah, okay. See, now this tells us, look, we are nearing it possibly, or we are just getting started, friends, if we are going to talk dump city. And I think because the dump started up here, I'm feeling like it doesn't have to really get all the way down to these levels. But hey, you know what? A $2 level is a trend line level, and not out of the question by the end of the month. Here, this vertical line here is 29th of May. All right, so, or May, and here's our 24th, 23rd of May date. That's tomorrow and the next day. So day after tomorrow. So we are currently roughly midday UTC, just in the afternoon, a couple of hours afternoon, to be a bit more precise. Now, that's about it for me. I don't really have more to say. Think for yourself, yeah, and enjoy. If there are things you want to share or ask, please hit up those comments. Also, check out the t-shirts. If you have any feedback on them or you have a request for something, just put in the comments and I'll see if I can do that up as well. And all of you other Komodo ecosystem friends, if you're watching, you have something else you want to see up there, let me know and we get it up there. All right, so yeah, for now, not looking too happy. This is like a indecision, halfway candle, not going one way, not going the other. I'm expecting more down. That's just all I can say. Sorry, folks, get your orders set if you want the pirate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other than that, just watch along and play it out, do your paper trading and all that. And it's interesting to see. And then you get better, you get to understand what's happening and not be shaken around by all the FUD, not being shaken around by the greens and the reds and the numbers going up with the pluses and the numbers going down with the minuses. And forget all that nonsense. You know, keep your head clear, enjoy the things and focus on what you want to focus on, and then use the charts and do whatever you need to with them. You know, have your little intercourse with your own charts, and that's it. Or just do it through these videos, and in which case, thank you so much regardless of joining, and I hope this is bringing value to you. That's about it. No divergences really yet playing out in these indicators, so we're not there yet. IMO, in my opinion, we are not there yet. Sucks in one way, because let's just say that this needs a line down here. We are like, these are the depths. This is when you're getting to the muddy waters down here, right here at this like 211, 210, $2 level. Oof. Lordy. All right, RUSDT, you're clear, you're out of the picture here. I think that's where we're going to keep it for now. In terms of the BTC chart of R, just catching here a little support on this 10,000 level. So let's see if that holds. All right, but it's a similar type of idea. At this point, we're going to watch it play out. We got these supports right here, roughly 8,000 and 9,000, 9,500. Stay healthy out there, friends. If we don't support this, well, you could be heading down quite lower. So play the bounces as well if you want. These are options that you can think about, but none of this is advice again, right? There are implications to everything you do. Just want to notice that the volume is very low again. That's good. Let's go sideways and keep the volume low. Look at this, dumping is on very little volume compared to all of this movement. Even all of this, like, look, even here, so for the whole month of May, the volume has been quite low, which is good. Let's hope that we just got some very strong hands, and then this is just people trading around. It's just a price here that's playing itself out. Okay. Unfortunately, though, the slope of this means, like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be, right? It might be just a little more sideways. And if we're really just chilling, then it might be even more sideways. All right, that would be dope. I would love something like that. If you could hit us up like that, or like that, that would be fun. If you wanted to even better, you know, do something like that, I am game. I'm game. But I don't think we're there yet. It would probably be something like that from there, and then we'll take it. All right. Anyway, I don't think that would be the case, though. I don't know at this point. Let's watch it play out, friends. All right, thanks for joining. I'm done for now. Di Giuliano is saying goodbye at about a 38,000 Bitcoin USD level. Thanks for watching once again. Appreciate you all. Love, peace, happiness to you.